Let's talk about the 6 books that I read in 24 hours. During my last 24-hour readathon, the first one we started off with was To Cage a Wild Bird by Brooke Fast. This is an ARC copy because it comes out in November here in the UK, and this is a prison break dystopian read. It's so fascinating, so fun. If you have been craving a good dystopian romance, then I definitely add this to your TBR. The dystopian world in here is fucked up. We follow our main female character who is a bounty hunter who puts people away in prison, but after these events that happen, she ends up having to infiltrate the prison to try and break out her brother, but full of a lot of people that are not happy because she put them there. That's not all. That by itself is difficult to survive, but no, it doesn't end there. The elite, the rich, the population in this world, they can hunt the prisoners and kill them. For sport. For fun, actually. Just for fun. I read A Dance of Lies by Brittany Arena. This was really fun, and I had no idea where this was going until the end. We're following our main female character who was a dancer for the king, but after she was framed for murder and thrown into the dungeons, the king comes to her and says that he will allow her freedom if she spies for him during these 1-month court celebrations. And we have some chronic illness and disability rep in here, and it's a very fascinating story. I genuinely had no idea where it was going. It's kind of just enjoying the journey that the author was taking us on, and the way that it ended, I'm so happy. I think it's such a fun read. Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young, because obviously we need our romance palette cleansers when we're reading loads of fantasy books back to back. This was on my physical TBR for so long, and one of those books that I was like, why didn't I pick this up before? I've just had this incredible read sat on my shelf, and I really should have picked it up sooner. But this is beautiful. The author is just so witty and funny. I love the sense of humor. I love the way she writes her characters. And unexpected pregnancy trope is not one of my favorites at all, but this one was done so well that I think I could read anything that this author writes. It's beautiful. Broken Souls and Bones by L.J. Andrews. This was my first L.J. Andrews book, and I did enjoy this. There's a lot of Nordic, Scandinavian vibes in this, so if you like a fantasy that's reminiscent of that, this might be for you. Tongue So Sweet and Deadly. This was a 5-star read, such an unexpected 5-star read. I loved this book so much. The ending got me. But we're following our half-fae Alessia, who was thrown into the king's dungeons and swore a blood oath to him. She needs to enter these upcoming elections to be the next regent to spy on the current human regent. Our half-fae is sent against her will to spy on this human male. We have an element of trials in these elections. It's very fascinating. I've not read a fantasy story like this before, and I loved it. I loved it so much that I then started A Promise So Bold and Broken, which is book 2 in the series. And I loved this one even more. This was 6 stars. It was fantastic. And they are the 6 books that I picked up in my last 24-hour readathon.